Hi, I'm G. You're watching G Tai Chung. And so I've been having to do some government stuff the last couple days. Man, I barely stopped. I kept going out in the morning. And I gotta say, no matter the country, bureaucracy is bureaucracy. It goes a little something like this, okay? It goes like this. It goes like, hey, we need you to give us a sheet. That sheet there in your hand? Yeah, this sheet I'm holding right here. Okay, well, can you give it to me? First we need you to give us a card. And when you give us the card, then we give you the sheet, then you hand the sheet right back to us. Okay, but you already have the sheet. Well, yeah, but you need to give it to us. But first you need to give it to me. But first we need to see your card. I think I lost that card or left it in Canada, so what do I do now? You go back to Canada. Seriously. Seriously, so they need to see this card from me, and it's in Canada. I don't even know where it is. I had to get my brother to go and like dig through boxes and find me this card. This old it's an old work visa kind of card, right? So they asked me for the card, and they're like, well, since you can't get it sent here, we can take a copy of it. So just to make sure there was no problems at all, I got this copy. Here's my card. It's huge. Look, it's huge. So check it out, I went back in with that copy, and this is what happened. They had that sheet of paper that they had yesterday when I went in, but I needed the card for. I showed them this copy of the card. They looked at it, they're like, oh, yeah, that sheet of paper's still sitting right here. There you go. There, boop, there you go. That was it. Took like 1 minute. And they're like, I have a passport. Like, here's my ID. They check the passport, they get all the information off it, they get the sheet they need, but they need to see this other card. I'm like, you need the passport to get this card. Like, this passport is better ID than that card. But it's government, and no matter what government you're dealing with, there's always going to be a bureaucracy, you know? They're like, oh, you don't need to go to this guy, you need to go to that guy. And you go to that guy, and that guy says you need to go to that guy. And then you go to that guy, and he says you need to go to the first guy. So you go back to the first guy, and he's like, you don't need to come to me, you need to go to that guy, you know? And then you go to the second guy. The second guy sends you to the third guy, and the third guy sends you back to the first guy. That's the way government works. That's how they can afford to pay so many employees. I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. Alright, you know what? So it's today, let's do something cool. Let's go. Okay, so my last video, I was walking around the street drinking beer and spitting on the sidewalk, and it's been brought to my attention, this is not a very good way to depict Canadians. Fair enough. So if anybody asks, I'll tell them I'm American. Huh? I'm just kidding, man. I'll tell them I'm Australian. Oh yeah, mate, you know, because Australians always walk around in the bloody street, drinking beer and spitting on the ground. Fair dinkum. Nah, I'm kidding, man. I'll tell them from Atlantis. I'll say, hey, you can't get mad at my country, man. Hey, Alice, this way. It sank beneath the sea over 3,000 years ago. Or so you think. This goes with this. Beer and dried fish with peanuts.
Spicy dried fish.
Spicy dried fish with peanuts. That sounds good. What do you think, Alisa? Peanuts and spicy dried fish with a beer? Oh, did you want a beer? You're too young for beer. Hey, check this out. It's a book machine. You know, you can buy drinks out of machines, you can buy sodas out of machines, you can buy chips out of machines. In Japan, you can buy girls' panties out of machines. Same in Japan. Here, books. First one of these I've ever seen. It's big. Okay, I'm incorrect. This is not for buying books. It's actually like a library station. You can use the library card from anywhere in Taiwan, and you can check out a book here for free. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, you gotta check this out. This is craziness. In Taiwan, a lot of stuff runs off propane. Like usually your shower, your stove, that sort of thing runs off propane. And you gotta see how they deliver big tanks of propane. This is craziness. Look at this. And now it's dark, it's hard to see. But he's got him on a motorcycle. That's craziness. Look at this. It's like strapped on the back of the motorcycle. Crazy. He just comes by and delivers it. Cool. What a thing, hey? Guy ripping around on a motorcycle, a couple of huge tanks of propane. Sometimes I see people with them like laying at their feet when they're driving a scooter or something. That's crazy, man. You get in an accident, one of those things goes off like through a car or something, eh? Jesus. But, you know, It's cool though. You call them up. I need a propane, big tank, little tank. They right by a couple minutes. Well, you know, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, but it's like ordering a pizza. Except it's propane. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smile. Here's the tagline. This is my buddy. He just had hip surgery, and he's getting his staples taken out. It's really disgusting. Hope you like it. See you next time. Right, Alice?
Oh, staples. Oh, I smile. Oh, because I have no idea what's going on.